that the CIAA creates. Almost 40,000 fans were here last year, 40,000 fans. And it makes this event a powerhouse for jobs, for hotels, for retail and restaurants, things that I really care about. It's not just a game. It's making a mark on the economic impact, an economic impact in our city. And this event is now one of the most anticipated events in our city. It brings together communities, athletes, fans, no matter who they're cheering for. And there really is nothing like the pride, soul, and vibe of this tournament, CIAA. And you know what I love most about it? Beyond the courts and the scoreboard, this tournament really serves as a microcosm, embodying the key elements of our city's future, supporting young talent, teamwork, resilience, and most importantly for the success of our city, elevating Black excellence. It encapsulates all the components that we have to lean into for the continued advancement of the city. We're committed to fostering a diverse and inclusive environment here at Harbor Place. On this waterfront, for too long, Black businesses have been underrepresented in our city. You're standing here, and I hope you get a chance to visit some of these businesses. We have Collegiate Lux, which does the HBCU apparel. We also, it's part of our local tenancy program. The mayor and the Downtown Partnership have supported something called Boost, which is the Black-owned and operated storefront tenancy cohort, dedicated specifically to providing retail spaces for Black businesses right in Baltimore, and especially here in Harbor Place. And hopefully you've tried some of that delicious food from Crust by Mac. I'm telling you, it is absolutely excellent. Maybe a crab pie. I think I'm the only person from Baltimore who's allergic to shellfish, so I can't tell you how it tastes. Maybe the sweet potatoes, and I would tell you the life-changing and waste-altering cookies. So this goes beyond business, and I think this is really important. With this tournament here in Baltimore, we get to celebrate all of the richness and talent in our community. Richness and talent. I want to tell you how often I hear people talk negatively about Baltimore, and I say, man, are you missing the boat? This city is full of opportunity. It's full of smart and excited and engaged people. And I said this last time when I was here talking to the CIAA. This place is poised to take off like a rocket ship. We have a governor who's focused on helping our city. We've got a mayor who's leaning in, and we have one hell of a business community and a community focused on seeing Baltimore be the best that it can be. So I am truly energized to be here with all the leaders and community leaders like yourselves who refuse to accept a negative narrative about our city. Together, we can unite and motivate. We can push for progress. We can embrace the indomitable spirit of Baltimore. So let's continue to embrace and uplift each other, end this tournament, and make them come back. It's a celebration of what makes Baltimore truly special. So thank you all, and Al, I'm going to have you come back up here.
Watch yourself, Al. Thank you very much, Dave, and no question about it, where we're standing, this is going to be the iconic space for moving Baltimore forward. And so tonight, you heard from Mayor Scott from the city side, Dave from the private sector side, and he mentioned the names on the board. That's what it's going to take to really support this tournament. But also, I'll give you a couple nuggets to think about the value of this tournament. This past year's tournament, 2023, was a $29.6 million economic impact on Baltimore City. So that's a really, really big deal here. And not only did it leave that kind of money in the community, but we were able to give back to the CIAA a check for $1.2 million for scholarships for young folks. So this is a win-win proposition for both the city, the county, the state, as well as CIAA. And speaking of the county, because Bowie State is located in Prince George's County, we could not have done this tournament without Dr. Bro stepping up. She was the chair of the President's Committee. to say she wanted to host this tournament in Baltimore and in Maryland. And so we always feel it's about partnership. And so fortunately, we have a great county executive in Prince George's County, County Executive also Brooks, who wants to come in and say hello to us. County Exec.
Well, good evening, everyone. You know, I don't know about you, but I feel like it's a winning weekend here in Baltimore. Y'all ready? Are you ready? And look, we even warmed the weather up. We got the field all ready for a win. And so I'm so glad to be here tonight in Baltimore. And I have to tell you, I'm proud also of the leadership. I want to thank you, Al, for your leadership. And to tell you really the brand and the commitment of leadership that you have here, I was looking at David Bramble and looking at the mayor and thinking about the commitment. David told me that he so loves this city that he has lived in the same house that he grew up in. He's been in the same home for his entire life. He's so committed to his community, decided to build it up and to stay there. And so I want to thank you so much, David, for your commitment to Baltimore and to our state and for all the tremendous work that you are doing. And then what greater commitment could it be to have a mayor who named his first son Charm? Hey! All right, so we are really just so proud of the leadership here. As you've heard, I'm Angela also Brooks, County Executive in Prince George's County, but I'm so delighted to be here in Baltimore tonight to celebrate the legacy of the nation's oldest historically Black athletic conference. And I'm proud to be here also. Prince George's County is home of Bowie State University, where we are led by one super bad woman, Dr. Arminta Bro, who's president of Bowie State University, whose leadership really is second to none. So Dr. Bro, thank you so very much for the tremendous leadership that you have brought to Bowie State University. You've served all of us so especially well. What we know is that right now, hundreds of student athletes are sharpening their game, working hard to compete in the historic Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association basketball tournament. For decades, the CIAA has elevated sports from Pennsylvania to South Carolina. And I am so excited and so proud that Prince George's own Bowie State University remains the host institution for this event.